Reading makes life easier, Toastmaster Karan. All the best.
I need a chair. I'll just keep it here. It's okay. Yeah. Thank you. How many of you have played with one of these before? A Lego set? Okay, good number. Now, let's imagine that I have two people beside me. On my right, we have someone who's going to try to build this Lego set using the instruction manual that's included in each set. On my left, we have someone who's going to try to wing it. He's going to take the bricks and build this toy without using the instruction manual. With the instruction manual on my right, without the instruction manual on my left. Do you all agree that it is going to be far easier for this person on my right to build this toy? Yes. I can't hear you. Yes. My dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, I am so happy that my leading question has got you all to agree that reading makes life easier. Irrespective of what you may read or where your natural curiosity may take you, to read what you love until you love to read is a great idea. If you love spirituality, read about spirituality. If you love technology, read about technology. For me, I love to understand why some businesses fail while others succeed. So I read about founders to understand their vision. I read about different business models to understand how some companies have been able to stand the test of time. The books that we read will change as our tastes and preferences for what we like to read change. What is important is output. So, let's go back to these two individuals on my right. This fictional person on my right was able to build his Lego toy successfully because he read the instruction manual and then applied that knowledge. When we read, it's all just input. Our mind is taking in a lot of information. Facts, stories, analogies, statistics, everything that the author is using in order to convey their message to us, the reader. The point of transformation occurs when we take all this knowledge, this input, and then transform it into output. Today I'll be sharing 3 methods of output that I use to maximize my benefit from reading. The first is the use of marginalia. The second is to teach or to share your knowledge with others. The third is to discuss books in book clubs. Let's start with the first one, marginalia, which is not as complex as it sounds, I promise. It's quite simple. Marginalia is the broken fragments of thought scribbled in the margins of books. Do I have any readers here in the audience? People who like to read? Yeah. It may resonate with some of you when I say that full ownership of a book only comes when you make it a part of yourself. And the best way you can make it a part of yourself is by writing in it. Marginalia helps us spur critical thinking and form a connection with the input. The act of writing is an output, which counters the input, recalibrating the information flow. The second point, to teach or to share your knowledge with others. You all may have heard the saying, the best way to learn something is to teach it. Teaching forces us to fill the gaps in our own understanding of the material. Teaching gets us to articulate input into coherent output that another person may be able to understand. If you think that's easy, try it. The third point, to discuss books with others through book clubs. Book clubs are a great way for readers to come together and share their learnings from a single book. What I've learned from attending different book clubs is that two people can read the same book and come to very different conclusions. The differing perspectives reinforce key ideas and ameliorate an individual's understanding of the subject matter. So, my dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, the essence of what I'm trying to say today is that reading makes life easier as long as you apply that knowledge. Many people ask me, Karan, why do you read so much? Why do you read so often? My answer to them is pretty much always the same. I'm trying to emulate the habits of Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is a multi-billionaire who at the age of 94 reads 500 pages every week. His diligent reading habit has made him a billionaire. Warren Buffett is able to uncover secrets about companies that other investors are just too lazy to read. Buffett's example gives me a clear focus with which I read. The best investment that I can make is in my own mind. The more that I learn input, the more I'll earn output. Cumulative learning, knowledge, goodwill, money. All these things compound over the long term, and the fruits of the labor are received towards the end of the journey. As the body grows old, the mind stays strong. So, my dear fellow Toastmasters, like this fictional person on my right, read with purpose, read with intent, transform your knowledge into your own successfully built Lego toy. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Karan. Only an avid reader can come up with such powerful thoughts. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.